Let me guess, you either bought the Vortex Wand and you're intimidated to use it, or you're interested in buying it, but you're not sure how it works. And most importantly, you probably convinced yourself that it's a scam anyway. Well, I'm glad you finally found my video because I've been using the Vortex Wand since November 2024. And thanks to my latest huge setback, thanks to another trending oil that's on the market that I tried that completely destroyed my hair. So I figured what better time to bring this back to start my regrowth hair journey all over again. Hey guys, welcome back to another As Seen by SB video where I let you know whether a product's worth the investment or not. And in this video, I'll be introducing the upgraded Vortex Wand Pro and discussing the best practices and tips that I've learned using the original Vortex Wand throughout the last year. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect from the Vortex Wand and how to have the best experience when using it. Now first, let's discuss what's the difference between the Vortex Wand Pro from the original Vortex Wand. Now don't worry if you have the original Vortex Wand, it's not defective, but they did make a few adjustments with the Vortex Wand Pro to the frequency to help to better stimulate your hair and also to be a little bit more gentle on your scalp. They've also tweaked the design a little bit to stand out from the frauds and the imitators on the market. So if you check my previous video on the Vortex Wand, I discussed how to avoid getting duped by these fraud companies that are posing as Vortex but selling counterfeit wands. Now this Vortex Wand Pro includes all the accessories as the original Vortex Wand. You have the comb for overall coverage, the mushroom tube for treating larger areas, the pointer tube for targeted treatment for your eyebrows, and the spoon tube for hairline and edges. And what I like about this wand is that you can include this in your daily routine, or like in my previous experience, you can use this until you get the results that you're pleased with and then stop without experiencing any adverse effects. And if you're interested, I've left the link below to my playlist where I've documented my original journey, including the video of the amazing results that my family member received after using this as well. So there are a few things that I've experienced both positive and negative after using the wand over time. But first, if this information has been helpful to you so far, I would appreciate if you like the video or subscribe to help the growth of this channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to alert you whenever I upload a new video. Alright, so the first thing to avoid is using this on a higher setting than your hair can handle. When I first started using the Vortex Wand, I would turn this on the highest setting just so I could feel the tingling. But then I realized after a while that that was actually drying out my hair. So it's important to start using this on a low setting, and now I actually use this on the lowest setting. You should never feel like your scalp is getting shocked, but instead it should feel like a nice massaging experience. And you'll especially notice how nice your scalp feels once you finish the treatment. The high frequency technology used in this wand helps to stimulate your scalp by increasing the blood circulation and as a result awakens those hair follicles, causing faster growth. Now it's not exactly necessary for the growth, but it does help to use an oil while using the Vortex Wand treatment. And that's whether you use an oil of your choice or oil through Vortex, because the combination of the oil and the wand allows the oil to penetrate your scalp a little bit better, so it enhances the growth. And they suggest that you use the oil after you've treated your hair with the wand. They also advise during each treatment that you don't stay in one area of your hair more than 10 seconds. Make sure you're evenly treating your whole head to avoid overstimulation of the one area because, as I mentioned, that could cause dryness or irritation. I also noticed that it helps to place your finger on the wand to ground and control the intensity of the frequency, especially when you're using it around sensitive areas like your edges. The Vortex Wand is also designed to help reduce bacteria, which is one of the main contributors to hair loss and scalp conditions. And most people had mentioned a subtle metallic odor when using this, and it's nothing to be alarmed by, but high frequency wands do emit what's called ozone, which is what helps oxygenate your scalp to help eliminate dandruff and bacteria. I also realized that although this comes with 4 attachments, based on the area you're treating, I found myself using the back of the comb often to cover a larger area, and it really helps to lay down my flyaways. And as far as expectations for results, the time frame actually varies with each person, and actually the type of result you receive varies as well. Some may receive length while others just notice gradual thickness. When I started using this wand initially, I didn't receive eye-popping results, but I was at least pleased with the gradual results that I did receive, and I also liked the fact that it did fill in some of the broken off spots. Now here's a picture from earlier in my journey the first time around in November 2024. I noticed a little bit of growth in the back. Then here is another before and after where I noticed it had filled in my edges more so. But the most impressive results were from a family member of mine that I gifted this to, who used this back in December 2024, and by March 2025, here were her results. Now they claim that you should receive results within 6 to 8 weeks, but of course this also depends on the severity of your treatment area. And as with all hair growth products, you still will need to be patient because this wand will not grow your hair overnight. But with consistent use of 8 to 10 minutes per day, 3 to 4 times a week, you should definitely notice a difference. But as I mentioned in the beginning, my hair is in a really bad state right now, so I will be incorporating this Vortex wand in my hair regrowth journey. So be sure to check back and let me know below in the comment section what your experience has been or what questions you may have. And of course, if you're interested, I've left the link below to purchase, as well as a discount code to help you out at checkout. Now, disclaimer, as I've mentioned in my other videos, I am not sponsored by Vortex. I first bought the Vortex wand back in 2024. And after I experienced results that I was pleased with this, I then reached out to the company to see if they had an affiliate program or at least a discount code that I can offer to you guys, because I knew that I'd be sharing my experience with you all. But unfortunately, as of now, they don't have an affiliate program, but they were able to offer a limited time discount code that I'm able to share with you guys, and that's below. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Vortex Wand playlist where I will continue to add videos to it. But as always, thank you for watching another As Seen by SB video where I let you know whether a product's worth the investment or not. Thanks for joining me on my struggle bus regrowth journey, but until next time, protect your edges and take care.
As Seen by SB.